Welcome back to Indigo Soul Yoga. Today we have a 20-minute restorative flow. Grab 2 blocks, 1 or 2 blankets, and join me on the mat. Make your way into hands and knees. And from here, we're going to prepare to come into child's pose. Bring your big toes together, knees out wide, extend your arms forward. On your breath in, feel your chest and belly expand. On your breath out, feel them release. Full breaths in, full breaths out. Anchor your hands down. Find expansion in your back, your hips, and your thighs. Permit yourself to ground, to relax. On your next inhalation, rotate your palms to face the ceiling, your thumbs facing the long edge of your mat. Feel a change in the stretch of your hands, your forearms. How this is different than when palms are flat on the mat. Bring your palms back down, and from here tense your hands. Forearms lift, palms lift, finger pads are down. Notice how the stretch varies with hands tented. What do you feel in your biceps, your triceps, your lats? How do your fingers and forearms feel? Awareness, presence with self. Make your way to hands and knees. Take a few breaths. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose, press back into child's pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, arch your spine, press back, child's pose. Inhale, cow pose. On the exhale, round, child's pose. Rising up, cow pose. Arch your spine, child's pose. Find your way into a flat, neutral spine. Grab a block or two. Place your block under your hands. Blanket under your knees if you would like. Right arm extends out, hand lines up with your shoulder. And on the exhale, lower. Inhale, extend. And on the exhale, lower. Inhale, out. Exhale, lower. Reaching out. Lower down. Extend out. And hold. From here, rotate your heart upward. Thread your arm under the left. Inhale, lift. Thread that arm under. Rising up, open up your heart. Dive underneath. Reach that right hand back up to the sky. Thread it through. Opening up. Bring your palm to the back of your head. Take a little back bend. Elbow reach towards the ceiling or the wall behind you. Couple of breaths. Press your left hand down. Find length in your side body. Right arm reaches back up to the sky and thread it all the way through. This time your shoulder rests down, your right temple rests down. Walk your left hand to the top of your mat. Big shoulder stretch on the right and the left. A few breaths here, in through your nose and out. Walk your left hand back in. Right palm comes down to your block, hands and knees. Left arm extends out, lower down. Left arm extends and lowers. Reaching out wide, palm to your block. Extend your left arm out. Exhale, lower. Extending out and hold. Spiral your heart open and thread that arm under the right. Reach left hand up, diving underneath. Open up and reach to the sky. Exhale, thread it through. Left arm reaches up. It dives under. Inhale to the sky. Bring your hand behind your head. Take a back bend, elbow reaching up, heart lifting towards the sky. Couple of breaths here. Left arm reaches up. Thread it all the way under the right. Left shoulder down, left temple down. Walk your right hand to the top of your mat. Stretching out your left shoulder as well as your right. Breathing in through your nose and out. Finding balance on your shoulder, on your knees. Walk your right hand under your shoulder. Press back up, tabletop position. Inhale, cow pose. Chin to chest, arch your spine, knees come to a hover. Inhale, cow, knees are down. Arch your spine, knees come to a hover. Inhale, chin to the sky. Exhale, arch your spine, knees to a hover. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, knees to a hover. Inhale, cow. Flat, neutral spine. Extend your right leg to the back of your mat. Right arm reaches up, now overhead. Inhale, hand to the sky. Exhale, palm overhead. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, overhead. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, overhead. Inhale, reaching up. Bring your right hand to your hip. Look over your right shoulder. Press through your left hand. If it feels okay, find a half bind. Right hand to your hip crease on the left side. And from here, lift and lower your right heel. So you're in this modified side plank, activating that right leg, finding a stretch. When you're ready, if it feels okay, your right foot lifts, flex your toes, balance on that left hand and your left knee. Roll your right foot down, right arm extends to the sky. Take your right hand down, pivot onto the ball mound of your right toes, shifting forward, shifting back. A few breaths. Come into stillness and slowly begin to press your way to meet right knee and left together. On the inhale, cow pose. On the exhale, arch your spine, knees lift to a hover. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat with knees off the earth. Inhale, cow. Exhale, arch and round. Inhale, cow. Exhale, arch. Inhale, cow. Exhale, neutral spine. Take a few breaths here, preparing for side plank on the opposite side. Extend your left leg to the short edge of your mat. Kickstand your right foot out, left arm to the sky. Exhale, left arm overhead. Reach that left arm up. Exhale, overhead. Left arm up to the ceiling. Exhale, overhead. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, overhead. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, overhead. Inhale to the sky. Bring your hand to your hip. Look over your left shoulder. Option to stay here or to find a bind. Left hand reaches towards your right hip crease. On the inhale, left heel lifts, and on the exhale, it lowers. Lifting and lowering at your breath, your pace. Balancing on your right hand and your right knee. When you're ready, left leg lifts, flex your toes towards your quadricep. Looking over your left shoulder if your neck permits. Balance, awareness. Left foot lowers down, left hand to the sky, left hand lowers. Begin to shift forward, shift back, finding a stretch in your left calf. Bring your left knee down to your mat. Place a block between your shins and come to have a seat. Hero's pose. A blanket or cushion under your knees. Hands come alongside your body, shoulders over your hips. Inhale, palms to touch overhead. Exhale, arms down. Reaching up, palms touch. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand outside your left thigh, left hand behind you. Looking over your left shoulder. Finding expansion in your chest and your back. Inhale, arms overhead. Twist to the right. Left hand, right thigh, right hand behind you. A lovely quadricep stretch. Lengthening of your spine. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, cactus your arms, reaching up. Exhale, cactus, palms to touch. Take a back bend, reaching up. Exhale. Inhale, palms to touch. Flow your arms out wide. Drop your chin to your chest. Find a stretch into your neck. Sweep your head left and right, going at your pace, your breath. What feels right to your cervical spine? What restores? What adds to rather than takes away? More of that. Inhale, head comes into a neutral space. Press into your shins, slide your block to the side, and make your way to tabletop position once more. Right leg extends back. Cross your right foot to the outer portion of the left side of your mat. Look over your left shoulder. Lower that right knee down, press back, cow face pose, rounded spine. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, rising up. Lift that right leg to the sky and lower it back down. Left leg extends back and it crosses over the outer portion of the right side of your mat. Look over your right shoulder. A few breaths. Find your way into cow face pose. Left knee behind your right, rounded spine, arms extended forward. Rising back up, left leg lifts, left knee lowers down. Sweep your feet around. Find your way onto your glutes. Place your blanket or your cushion at the base of your spine and prepare to recline back. Let your knees sway side to side, a little hip mobility, flexibility, range of motion before lying down on your blanket or your cushion. Let your knees rest to one side for a few breaths. Option for your left foot to cross over your right thigh for a deeper hip stretch if that feels nice. Uncross your foot from your thigh. Knees sway to the other side. Option to stay here or right foot crosses over your left thigh. Release your foot down, knees come into center. Slowly recline back. Arms are reaching overhead, feet on the mat, knees face the sky. And lower your hands down. Walk your feet towards your glutes. Inhale, bridge pose, arms reach overhead. And on the exhale, arms down, glutes are down. Inhale, you lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Lift your right foot off the mat. Find your hands behind your right thigh. Point and flex your toes, going at your breath, your pace. From here, begin to make circles with your right foot, finding a stretch from your toes to your glutes. Take those circles in the opposite direction. And from here, right leg crosses over your left. Take a block outside the left portion of your mat. Knees drift over to your left. Your arms can be extended like a T or goal post your arms. Your head can be in a neutral position or turned towards the right. Feel a nice stretch into your hips, your chest, your back. Allow your heart rate to slow, to find more ease, more softness. Inhale, knees come up to center. And from here, come into figure 4. Right foot crosses over your left thigh. Rock your hips out side to side, giving those hips a little bit of LOVE. Move your right foot down. Lift your left leg. Hands clasped behind your thigh. Plantar flexed or flex your foot. Begin to make circles with your foot. Left leg crosses over your right. Place a block outside the right portion of your mat. Knees drift over to the right. Your knees can rest on your block. Arms out wide or goal-posted. Head is neutral or turn towards the left. Gentle breaths. In and out. Bring your knees up to center. Find your way into figure 4. Left foot crosses over your right thigh. Hips rock side to side. Being in tune with self. Lower your left foot down. Walk your feet out wide. Knees drift towards center. Arms out wide like a T. Allow your breath to support you in the posture, to permit you to slow down. Allow your knees to part. Heel toe your feet into center. Find your way into reclined butterfly. Soles of your feet together, knees butterflying open, perhaps resting on a blanket or a block. One hand on your chest, one hand on your lower abdomen. Finding breaths of peace, of calm, of ease, of light. Slow inhales, slow exhales, making time for yourself in rest and stillness. Bring both hands to rest on your thighs. Awareness, presence. Slowly guide your legs up to center. Place your blocks to the side. Knees sway side to side like a windshield wiper. Finding a stretch in your hips. And slowly roll onto one side and find your way into a seat. Reach your arms overhead, palms come to touch, and on the exhale, hands at heart center. I thank you for practicing today. Please like, subscribe, and share this channel with a friend.